Hello, hello, everybody. Everybody. What's crack? What's up? What's going on? How is everybody doing? I got lots of trigger warnings. Lots of them. If y'all don't know what trigger warnings is, it's people when they say a certain thing in a certain way is a trigger warning. And it's just like, oh Lord, this person's this person's that. Oh, this person thinks this way. That is exactly what I'm talking about. I know human beings, I know humankinds. I've been studying humans for quite some time now. That they all say the same thing. Because they haven't gotten to a good level in their life. My number one trigger warning is sorry I acted that way. Because first of all, when you act a certain way, no matter if you had a bad day, if you're angry, you're sad, you're mad, you have mixed emotions, you never say sorry on how you acted. I cannot stand that with a purple passion. If a person is mad and angry and they show some expression towards you and they gripe at you and they say sorry, do not accept apology. Do not. Whatever you do, do not accept the apologies. Apologies will get you nowhere, guys. Nowhere in life. You cannot apologize for how you acted. If you acted irrational and then you snappy, you cannot go back and change it and say, hey, I'm sorry for the way I acted. I was just hangry and I'm just going through so much and I snapped at you. I'm so sorry. If a person says that, get the heck away from them ASAP. There's a person over here. But yeah, get away from them. My trigger warnings are high as a F. I cannot with people. It's a trigger warning when people say, you Spanish, you speak Spanish? And I'm all like, bro, why? Why does it look like I speak Spanish? Does it look like it? Like, yeah, you sure do. You look like you're from Mexico. Trigger warning. What? Wow. Is that really what you think of me? Okay. At least I know I look out like I'm from Mexico. Trigger warnings happen to me all the time. Recently, I had some beef with my manager. I called HR on her, and I told HR what people go through on a daily basis, why people are quitting, why this one person quit on the spot. And I said she needs to be controlled. She should have been reported a long time ago. After I called HR, I came back to work the next day. What happened? She decided she was soft again. What she say triggered me. Hey, I'm so sorry for the way I acted. I know I'm not supposed to be yelling at you. I know that it's wrong. I should not have put you in that area, and I should have done this. I should have done that. I'm working on it. I'm working on to being healthy. I'm working on for my health. I'm working on it. I'm working on, again, she said this again. I'm working on my health. Trigger warning. I'm working on being nicer. Trigger warning. Why is that a trigger warning for me? Because every single person that says that is, you don't tell people that you're working on it, first of all. Secondary is that you're very insecure. That's how I know that you're insecure, is when you have to work on it. If you're working on being a better person, if you're working on being healthy, especially healthy, eating right, if you're working on it, I know that you're weak. That you're weak. That you are not strong. You need some sort of source to hold you up. Some sort of source. And I'm talking about, like, when people don't know how to think for themselves and think that, oh man, hold on. Let me drink to this. And think that the world is all over God and Savior himself. Oh, it's a trigger warning. If you do nothing but talk about the Lord and Savior, or a God, or this, or the statue, or Virgin Mary, I know that you're weak. Because you cannot think for yourself. You have to put someone else for you to think. You have to speak into the wilderness for you to think. You cannot ground yourself to the ground to think for yourself. You want an answer from an unknown exister in this world. You want an answer from that unknown exister. Cough, cough. It's called your conscience. Some people are naturally aggressive. There's a certain type of breed out there that is naturally aggressive, and then they blame, oh, the devil must have got inside me. The devil did not get inside you, homie. You're naturally, that is your kind, your being, your skin tone, your blood type to be aggressive like that. Just like pit bulls. Natural aggressive. I am so annoyed, and I get trigger warnings all day long. When people constantly tell me, you want to hang out at work, that's a trigger warning. Why? Because it's like, okay, once I get off of work, once I get out of this job, will you still hang out with me? No. Trigger warning. Trigger warnings happen every day, all day long. I even know when a person's going to be triggered by something. It's like, oh, I knew you were going to say that. It's all a trigger for me. I already know what's expected. I know how to handle it. I know how to think for myself, guys. I don't have to have another source to be thinking for me. I don't have to have a boo mate. I don't have to have a relationship for to think about. If I was to be in a relationship, guys, I swear this person has to be understanding. I do things my way. They do their way. They accept whatever I do. I accept whatever they do because they choose. In life, you choose. If you choose you want a puppy, but you didn't talk it over with your spouse, all hell breaks loose. But if you have an open-minded kind of relationship, say, okay, you want a puppy? Go ahead and take care of her because I'm not. You take care of the puppy. I'm not taking care of anything. That is your choice. You chose to get that puppy. You choose to take care of it. Don't let your mistakes fall on someone else's. Trigger warnings happen all the time with me. When somebody acts a certain way, a trigger warning. When someone says anything, it's a trigger warning. When someone's in a toxic relationship, it's a trigger warning. When someone has to talk to their spouse about a certain thing that they gotta do, it's a trigger warning. Every single thing I have trigger warnings for. I'm sick and tired of people in general don't know how to think for themselves. I did make a video a while back on thinking for yourself, but it's all a trigger warning. When people constantly give excuses, it's a trigger warning. When people say, I can't, I have something to do, it's a trigger warning. When people say, oh, I don't have any money, I don't get paid till next week, it's a trigger warning. Every single thing. I got lots of trigger warnings. Lots of them. I mean lots. You can never be my friend. Anybody on this internet world that wants to be a friend and try to be a friend, it's a trigger warning. Sure, you can be there for me, but there's one day you're not going to tolerate me anymore. You're going to be like, well, you don't, just like Baboon. Just like Baboon. First of all, just like Baboon. Oh, I'm always here supporting you. I'm always here supporting you. Okay, thank you for supporting. I appreciate that. I appreciate you supporting, but how about talk about the subject that I'm talking about? Then you will support me more. Well, first of all, Baboon has nothing to talk about because all he does is play on the video game. He ain't got no real life experience. He can always just agree to disagree. Yeah, I know. Oh, that's right. Oh, yeah, you're right. Oh, that's good critical thinking. Oh, he ain't got nothing else to talk about but video games. And it's like, talk about the subject that I'm on, bros. Talk about the subject that I'm on. Talk about it. What am I talking about? Oh, I'm here supporting you. Okay, then talk about the subject that I am talking about. What do you mean I'm supporting you? Okay, then talk about the subject. What don't you understand about talking about? You know what? You don't understand. You're gonna take it I'm not supporting. I'm supporting. Bro, you would support more if you talk about the subject that I'm talking about. That's why you came into my live stream. I don't like that. It's a trigger warning. Anybody that says that they're supporting, go ahead and support. I appreciate the support. But when it comes to a topic I want to talk about on my live stream, we talk about it. You come here to talk about the subject. You come here to talk about whatever my title is. I got lots of trigger warnings. Do you? Yeah, my trigger warning. Why don't I get feedback like that? Yeah, my trigger warning is this. My trigger warning. Once I see a baby in a cart and they start screaming and hollering, I'm like, a trigger warning. Trigger warning. Everything is a trigger warning to me. Everything. Good, bad, animals, intentions, people, reality, the way the world is. I can stand in line. Someone behind me doesn't know how to wait. Trigger warning. He's going to be like, let me run over you. Can I get in line first? Can I run over you? Trigger warning. Every single thing is a trigger warning for me. And again, not to put y'all guys to shame and stuff like that, but I've heard it, I've seen it, and I've done it before. Kind of like an old slang. Heard it, seen it, done it. Because I've already encountered already. I'm, again, probably on the verge of death. I'm not sure. But I know that I'm just sick and tired of life. Sick and tired of life. Sick and tired of everything. Everything is a trigger warning. No matter if it's good, if it's bad, if it's a thought, it's a process, if it's a person, it's a subject, everything is a trigger warning for me. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.